Never permanent but tonight. Wis live kah? Wis live coy. Part 6 Assassin's Creed, let's go. Full screen ya, bentar. Nah. Kita cek. Memori 4 coy. Let's go. Lihat tempel.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuit.
Yui. Ya apa di sini tempatnya? Nge-lag dulu. Yui. Kembali lagi. Ya benar sekali tempatnya ini.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's
Let's
visit
go.
has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brew.
Jangan bang.
He'll be distracted.
Assassin's Creed. Suaraku ada kan dulu?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
Udah. Sip.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forward memory to a more recent one.
Fast forward. Fast forward. Strike after William meet with Richard. Memori 4 knowledge anjay. Masih nge-lag ternyata. Sorry teman-teman, nge-lag. Kita tamatkan aja lah ya secepatnya.
Leave this place. Heathen, you'll pay dearly.
Bacot.
Souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners, used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics.
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Acre's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. But this is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me. We stand accused of failing in our duties. He does not recognize the value of our contributions. Peace. Hold your tongue. Aye, he speaks falsely, but his words are not without some merit. To tour these grounds, it is easy to find fault, to see imperfection. I fear we have grown. I see the way you train. You lack conviction and focus. You gossip and gamble. Tasks sent to you are left unfulfilled or poorly performed. This ends today. I will not suffer further degradation at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should, this is your fault. You've brought shame upon us all. Skill and dedication are what won us Hawk, and they will be required to keep it. I have been too lenient, it seems, but no more. You will train hard. If this means missing meat, missing sleep, so be it. Bring them forward. If I must make examples of some of you to ensure obedience, so be it. The two of you stand accused of whoring and drinking while on duty. What say you to these charges?
Close the gate!
Get out of the way!
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Apakah for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions. Season of nothing! You can't run forever!
Ini ada chest camnya loh. Tuh nggak mau, masih ngelek-ngelek anjir. Siapa tuh yang lihat? Loh, lewat mana, boy? Tutup. Jelek banget, mapnya belum dibuka semua. Kalau ada internetnya ngelek-ngelek gitu loh bro. Bisa. Kamu bisa mencari. Menghilang, aku menghilang. Sampai deh.
News. William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange.
Ya 30 menit coy. Ini ya, MPL kan.
Yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Kita kembali ke Masyaf kalau begini.
Fast forwarding memory. More pleasant one.
Tentu alamu alim. Returnnya otomatis.
Already? Get up. Whatever you say, Doc. I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realize.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It's bound to happen.
What do you mean?
The fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy
Terus Pauline tuh
tinfoil
mati di
hat
season
wearing
ketiga ya bro.
Russians.
Cek aja
The other
videonya
half
kalau
is
kalian
information
gak percaya.
intentionally produced by the Templars
DhimaYT
themselves.
season ketiga gitu.
If there's
Pokat
one thing I've
akhirnya
learned since I started working
berkorban
here,
demi
it's that there's
dunia,
no such thing.
nggak kiamat.
It's all so relative.
Ceritanya kiamat ya bro
I
kalau
guess
di
the best way to
agama.
explain it is what they want is good.
Dan dia dilahirkan kembali menjadi orang yang paling pintar.
It's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do?
Ada sangkut pautnya dengan agama itu kan.
Lucy,
Kayak mujik silat gitu boy.
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now.
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Tidur lagi. Tidur lagi.
looks like some kind of access code.
Kayaknya kalau di Eagle Vision di sini tuh ada kayak jantung, kuku-kuku sayap gitu. Nah itu mundur. Besok kan harinya. Balada, oh balada kesepian.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
In the Animus. Kalau nggak salah nanti yang kedua, SMP 2 ketemu Luzi siapa ya? Yang dua orang temannya bapaknya ini, yang bantuin kita sampai proses yang ketiga yang mokat semua.
The short blade is best for quickly
Sama yang cowok kacamata itu.
Come in,
Altair.
well rested, ready for your remaining
Oke,
trials.
sepertinya ini memori 5 ya, aku tahu lupa aku. Aku udah tahu ceritanya
I'll do my
ending.
best to answer. The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem
Apa,
used
cuy?
fear to force his people into submission.
Apel.
I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
Peace of Eden.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out
Oh, Altair juga pertamanya belum tahu, bro.
staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Eris used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
Eden itu kayak surga gitu ya, Pak? Surganya Nabi Adam dulu
How does it work?
sebelum
He who
dibuang
holds
ke
it
bumi.
commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
And Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Apakah? Di nyawa kita ada banyak banget. DNA synchronization. Defend break. Rank ke-7. Kita akan latihan dulu. Hup.
Do not merely hold your blade, become one with it.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Defend break. Ting. Ixia keluar lagi ya. Oh, set lagi cerak, step dulu, step cerat.
Of a master. And that, my students,
Nah, cuman
is
gitu.
how we all should
Break
fight.
defense spasi langsung cecerot gitu. Break defense.
You must be busy. I understand.
I understand. Squee. Suruh kemana ini? Damaskus Akre, Damaskus lah.
The short blade is best for quickly fending off monkeys.
Menjadi penggantimu tak segampang. Wih, bisa dibuka sekarang Damaskus. Misi dulu lah.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
Yang ku bawa kepadamu.
Too important.
Kenapa kau memilih untuk
Not that. No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call byeee.
Ah, Salahuddin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Ku mencari penggantimu tak segampang. Bisa dibuka sekarang. Oke, kita buka dulu ya. Tak segampang itu. Ada yang lihat saya. Padamu, mengapa memilih untuk mengapa? Sepertinya aku buka-buka dulu aja ya. Aku bisa misi. Start dulu ya misinya. Itu side questnya. Gak nyampe. Udah ketahuan. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, itu bisa gerak. Oh bisa gitu, caranya gimana tuh? Lihat apa tuh tadi? Bisa pegangan lagi. Mengapa kau memilih?
Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Mengapa kau memilih untuk nanti sisa-sisanya tinggal misi aja deh kayaknya. Ini mapnya tuh gak gede tapi kelihatan gede gitu.
We're done here. He's gone.
Pup. Lompatan maut jangan lupa woy. Waduh, dipanah cok. Gigi uga dipanah cok. Nggak dilempar batu lagi. Agak kerat ya ini. Mengapa kau memilih untuk mencari pendat. Tujuh lempar batu cok. Semua itu terlupakan. Aku mencari pengganti.
Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies.
Tuh, kayaknya tuh gede gitu, padahal kecil mapnya. Ya oke lah. Si playable nggak lagi ngelek-ngelek. Kayaknya saya bacakan gitu. mencari pengganti yang se-easy itu. Se-easy itu. Kok mati-mati nih? Mouse niche. Punya lobat. Ya, isi yuk. Loh, satu lagi di mana tuh? Oh, ini. Ngumpet. Kenapa aku jadi buruan gini?
The shaitan is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way.
Stab something?
You look like you need something. You'll find it here, I'm sure.
Robert.
Should Richard take Joppa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
Two welcomes to you, my friend. Have you found what you seek?
Not yet, Rafiq.
Oh, I see. Under the influence of a narcotic, perhaps?
No. Why would you even suggest it?
It's just that your target is clearly in the academic district, and yet here you are, stumbling around the bureau.
I'm not stumbling.
So defensive. Feeling paranoid? A bit out of sorts?
I'll be going now.
Keep mind and body pure, Altair. Resist further temptation.
Tetap nggak bisa. Ya, sepertinya harus ya udahlah ya. Kita cukupkan segini dulu. Gak bisa coy, harus ini misi-misinya lo. Investigate the complete is needed. Terus assassination memory. Yaudahlah, buka lagi nanti. Terima kasih bro. Biar gak cepet amat. Iya. Tanya exit langsung keluar tuh gimana sih? Off kan dulu. Yo, guys.